Hello and welcome to CFB UK, home of the UK's biggest college football fan page. For the fans, by the fans. Now, we're kicking off a brand new segment called 4th and 4,000. Why 4,000? Because we're 4,000 miles away from the USA, and we're going to bring you exclusive interviews with NCAA Division One players. Now, today we're thrilled to introduce to you our first guest. He is a freshman cornerback from Penn State University. Sports Illustrated described him as the best defensive back outside of D1 during his JUCO season in 2019. So please welcome, he's coming in now, it's Ji-Ayir Brown, everyone.
How are you?
Ji-Ayir, how's it going, man? Hey, it's great to have you, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
We are thrilled to have you, buddy. So I'm going to introduce myself. So my name is Nick, and I live in Northern England, in a place near Newcastle. We've got Luke above there. Gives away Luke. And look,
right, I'm from Gloucester.
Put your jumper up. Go on, let's see your sweater.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Representing. In the bottom, we've got Steve, who's from Scotland. So if you need me to translate anything for you, then I got you. So, Ji-Ayir, we're going to jump in. We've got 4 sections, but we're going to jump in first because we want to know. We've been doing some research all about you. So we want to hear some questions. We've got to hear some answers from some of the cool questions we've got. So I'm going to throw it over to Luke. He's got his first question for you.
All right, so Jay, here we love a good origin story at CFB UK. And so from Trenton, New Jersey, what was life like growing up from a sporting perspective? And where did you first realise that you wanted to play football?
I was pretty much born into the game, you know. Okay. I started playing football at the age of 6 years old. At that moment, at that age, I knew I was great. You know, I was a running back. I wore number 22, and I was scoring like 5 touchdowns a game playing. This is flag football too. This is like 5 touchdowns a game. This is my first year playing football, so I knew I was great since that moment. You know.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
Cool, man. Right, I've got a question for you, Ji-Ayir. So America is full of awesome sports. You know, a lot of us watch basketball and baseball. You've got soccer, track. Were you ever interested in pursuing any other sports when you were younger? Was there anything you were really good at, or you played a lot?
Yeah, I was really good at basketball too. Basketball and track. You know, I did all 3 sports all year round. So basketball, I played basketball since I was in 7th grade. I started playing that in 7th grade, and then I just got better. I say by my 9th grade year, that's when I knew I was good at basketball. I made varsity as a freshman. You know, 4-year varsity starter. I had a really good basketball season. I was like number 2 defensive player in steals in New Jersey. Track, I was a high jump, long jump, triple jump guy. You know, I was really good at that.
Nice, man. That's awesome. That's sweet. That's sweet. Go for it, Steve.
Okay, so obviously one of the things it must be is, being in high school, of being in the football team at high school, we see films over here and they paint it out that you guys, you run the school, you know, you're like the big men on campus. Does it really feel like that? You know, do you get a lot of kudos for being on the team, or is it glamorized?
Yeah, you do. If some players, you know, keep a low profile, you know, they don't really be around the city as much, you know, but if you do go around the city and you are recognized as a football player, you know, you do get a lot of love here. It's definitely a lot of love in State College.
Nice.
Good answer.
So,
go on, Luke.
So in your senior year of high school, it was obviously recruitment time. And also, did any of your teammates get recruited? And what was that sort of process like? Did you have scouts coming to watch like all of your games, sort of thing, or?
Nobody got recruited in high school in my year. You know, I was class of 2018. Almost nobody at all got recruited. You know, most people went to like junior colleges or walked on somewhere, but recruitment wise, there was no real recruitment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my city is looked over, you know, as far as football wise.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So you missed our little entrance for you, but I can run it back now. So you moved to Lackawanna Community College over in Scranton. I don't know if either of you've heard of Lackawanna. I have, because of the Office. That's why I've heard of it. We love the Office over here. I was reading a piece by Matt Solorio, a Sports Illustrated journalist, and he said that you were one of, if not the best defensive back in the nation who was not in a D1 college last season. Looking back, do you think that the JUCO route was the right move for you to give you that stage?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I don't regret nothing that happened or nothing I've been through so far. You know, I believe JUCO, you know, it shaped me and molded me as a man, and it made me who I am today, you know. And without going through that route, I don't think I would have been as great as I am today. You know, so
Yeah.
shout out to the junior college, Lackawanna, you know, for helping me become a better player and a better man.
Great answer.
Yeah. With a 10-0 record, you know, during the regular season, where do you think that team, that Lackawanna team, ranked among some of the great JUCOs in the nation? And do you still think about the Mississippi game?
Oh man, you just Mississippi game, man. That Mississippi game. That's all I can say about that game, boy. You know, it was a hard-fought game, though. You know, It came down to the fourth quarter. You know, a couple minutes left in the fourth quarter. We just couldn't get that edge over them boys. And they played a great game. Their coaches had a great scheme for us. You know, we played a lights-out defensive game. You know, our offense just couldn't get it going that game. Great teams, great game, great atmosphere there. You know, it was a blessing to play on TV for a national championship. And I wish I can go back and change some things, but I can't, you know. What was your next question about that?
No, I think that's all of it.
I think it's more just, do you feel that, you know, that Lackawanna team, you know, do you feel that was one of the best JUCO teams in the nation? You know, do you feel that
Yeah, we were definitely the best. You know, we let them boys get away with one, but we was definitely the best. You know, as of now, I just checked the rankings for junior college for Lackawanna. They moved us from number 2 to number 10. I don't know why. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I can't explain. They can't. I'm pretty sure they can't explain why we number 10. You know, they just love to disrespect Lackawanna College. One of the best JUCOs in the nation, if not the best.
Nice. So obviously, it's your time to make a name for yourself on the big stage. You chose Penn State, obviously the best team in the nation. But why was this college right for you? And yeah, that's the word. So why was Penn State the right move for you? And did it help being only 2 hours from Scranton and not too far from Trenton? Did that play a part in your recruitment?
Yes, that definitely played a big part in my recruitment. Also, you know, the coaches, you know, the respect and the love they have here for the players, you know, and shout out to the State College fans. The fans are amazing, you know. They're worldwide fans who would jump off a building for somebody if they had to, you know. So I definitely love the love about that. And another thing, my mother and my family loves to travel to every game, you know, whether it's away, whether it's home. And I try not to put them in too much stress going way across the country, you know, where I'm right here. You can come up, your family can support you, because that's what's most important. That's what you need around this time.
Yeah, for sure, man. That sounds good.
Definitely. So how have you settled during your first couple of weeks on campus, both on and off the field, you know, with maybe your first few practices at all, or getting to grips with your studies? How's that gone?
Yeah, you know, classes are still going on, you know. Right now, we're not practicing right now. We're just, you know, quarantining, making sure everybody passed their tests, which is almost everybody passed their tests so far. So far, so good. We'll be starting practice this Monday.
Sweet. Cool, man. Go on, Steve.
Okay, so what are your goals for this upcoming season with Penn State? You know, what's the main goal for you as part of this team?
To be able to come in and make a big impact right away. You know, to be able to come in and people look at me and they like, where's this kid coming from? Like, you know, just to motivate the fans. You know, give them that national championship that we need. You know, it's been a minute since we had one, so I'm definitely shooting for that. That's one of my biggest goals. But short-term goal, I can say just to come here and make a quick impact.
Excellent. So again, obviously, if we were to, say in 3 or 4 years' time, if we sat down and had this conversation, you know, what would your legacy be? What would you like your legacy to be at Penn State?
At Penn State, I was one of the best defensive backs to ever leave here. You know, definitely wanted that to be my legacy.
Great answer.
I like that.
So, Ji-Ayir, that's all the questions that we have. But so we're going to move on to the next section, which is our mailbag fan questions. So we put this up last night, and within we only wanted 6 or 7 questions, and within like 60 seconds, we had to stop the commenting because we had too many questions. So I'm going to throw it over to Luke, who's got the first fan question.
Yeah, so I've got a question from Harry Maltby, and he says, who do you want to try and model your game around as a young defensive back, and why them?
I would say I have 2 people I mainly look up to, you know, and I try to add a mixture of their game with mine, you know. Cam Chancellor, if you guys are familiar with him, and Jalen Ramsay, you know. Yeah. Cam Chancellor more of as a coming downhill and tackling perspective, you know, and Jalen Ramsay from a coverage perspective.
Nice. Two really good players there. 2 really good.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Very true. So the next question was from Nick, and I hope I'm getting this right. It's Nick Lough. And what he'd like to know is, what position did you start out at your earliest when you first started playing football, and what made you develop into defensive back?
I started off at running back, a little running back, man. I started off at running back. I played offense and defense my whole life. I played outside linebacker growing up in my younger days. When I got to my junior year of high school, that's when I moved to defensive back because it was something I can do, you know, and I always liked to watch Cam Chancellor and other defensive back during that time work. And I was like, maybe I can do this, you know, and that's what motivated me to become a defensive back.
Yep. Great answer. So John Wheelhouse has got the next question, and he said, now this guy clearly does his research. He said, how much have you spoken to Jaquan Brisker about your move from JUCO to State, and has he helped you in any way?
Oh, man. He's the biggest help I got right now, you know. Me and him has been tight since my first year at Lackawanna, and we've been very close. We like the best of friends right now, you know. We stay together, and we motivate each other, and we push each other during workouts. And we got a lot of film sessions we get going on, studying a playbook. Me and him is like 1-2 combo, man. You can't get enough of me and him. We do almost everything together.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Go on, Luke.
So the next question that I've got is from Lewis Kopak, and he said, who has been your biggest inspiration growing up? I know you spoke of Jalen Ramsay and Cam Chancellor, but is there anyone else that you've kind of watched growing up and think, you know, I really want to be like him?
Or anyone in like your personal life, like any coaches who inspired you too?
You know, where I'm from, we didn't have a lot of role models growing up, you know. I can't think of one person, you know, I can say that I watched him grow up, and as I was growing up, and I wanted to be like him. I thought he was a successful person. I come from a rough city, so I always look outside of the city, you know, because that's where most of the people who were successful did something with their life. So I can give you another answer who I looked up when I first started playing football. My first couple of years was Reggie Bush. You know, he was always a good running back, you know. He was a good speaker. I always liked the Reggie Bush growing up. But as far as like a mentor or a coach or anything, you know, I haven't had too much success with that.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Interesting. So Daniel Murphy, he asks, who do you most look forward to playing against and why? More specifically, with the season upcoming, what's that game you're most looking forward to? You know, which is the big one for you?
Well, the big one for me would be the first game. You know?
Nebraska, man. You got to be Big Ten. Come on, Nebraska, man.
I'm definitely looking forward to playing Nebraska, too. I'm looking forward to all the games. You know, every game is important. every game, you know, you got to go out there and you got to play your heart out. But I'm looking forward to Nebraska too. I'm looking forward to Ohio State. All games, you know, I can say all games. Nebraska, I have a Lackawanna teammate that is there right now. You know, he's Fedarius Payne. He's a defensive end over there. Yeah, okay. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing him, you know, and reuniting with him. Probably jersey swap.
That's cool. Second last question for this section. So, Alistair Marriott, he asks, in your younger years of playing football, is there one game or one play that you made and you think, okay, this is for me. This is just more than playing with my friends, with my mates. You know, I'm going to make a career out of this.
Let me see. Oh man, my 8th grade year, I returned a punt return back. You know, we were down 1 touchdown. It was like 4th quarter. It was like 1 minute, something left on the clock, and they had to punt the ball off. And I returned the punt back to tie the game up. You know, the crowd was cheering. Everybody was cheering and stuff, and it was just amazing. You know, and I knew I was going to be great.
That's sick.
Nice. Beautiful.
And lastly, I've got a question from more of a statement from Ryan Cummins. He says that he's got a player that he used to coach from the UK, and this kid's going to be heading out to play high school ball in the States. Have you got any advice that you can give him? And he also wishes you all the best for your season with Penn State.
The best advice I can give him, you know, is to prepare, stay ready, you know, focus on your craft. You know, you gotta block out everything, all the negative things, and it just got to be you and football, or you or whatever you're doing. Once you put your mind to it, don't ever stop.
Nice. Yeah, good answer.
Good. I like that.
So those were the 2 more longer sections. We've got 2 really short sections. So we've asked you some cool questions about your career and stuff like that. So we're going to have a bit of fun. And it's now time to put some really tough questions to you. We have a game. It's called Guess the Brit. So we're going to show you a picture, and you've got to try and guess who this person or thing is. We've made it not too hard. These people most of these people have been like in America at some point in their careers and stuff like that. So here we go. Here is number 1. You know who that is?
I don't know who that is right there. That's a tough one. Who's that?
I'll give you a clue. Soccer. MLS.
I'm not a big soccer fan.
Right, okay, it's David Beckham. David Beckham.
See, I've heard of him though. You know, everybody heard of David Beckham. You know, I never seen a picture of him though.
Question 2.
Where you at? I can't see it.
Can you see that?
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
Nah, I'm sorry. Who's that?
I'll give you a clue. This person's really important in England. The most important person.
Most important person in England.
If you disrespect them, people will probably bite your head off in England. So
I can't. I'm sorry, England. I'm sorry.
This is the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth.
Okay.
We would have accepted Queen of England. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one, music. Do you know who this guy is?
Is he another England?
Yeah.
Is he another guy from England?
He's done some music with like Justin Bieber and stuff like that. He's pretty big in America, but not.
Give me a hint.
I'll give you his first name. His first name's Ed.
Ed Sherman?
Oh.
Can we give him that? Can we give him that?
I give him the point for that. I give him the point for that.
Ed Sheeran.
Is that not him?
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran is close.
Sheeran. So close.
You know, I heard of him. You know, I don't listen to his music as much, but I heard of him. You know, I think he got a song called "Think About You" or "Think of You."
Yeah.
Right.
Shape of You. Shape of You as well.
Yeah, Shape of You. Yep. Shape of You. Yep. I heard that song. You know, if you put that song on, I know a couple of the lyrics.
Right. Question 4. We'll take if you know even who the character is, okay?
Wait, can you bring it closer? I know her. she's an actress, right?
She is an actress. She is an actress. I think the wand might give it away.
You said what?
She's got a wand in her hand.
She's from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You know her name?
She played in another movie that I'm trying to match it to. I don't know her name. I really don't know her name. But I do know her face.
If I said Emma, would you get the last name or not?
Emma Cole? Emma, is it?
Emma
Watson.
Yeah.
You got it.
Give me a chance. Give me a little chance. I can get it. I know Emma Watson. Yeah.
All right, number 5.
Great actor. Now, I definitely know this guy, but I cannot think of his name. Let me see. I definitely know this guy.
AGT, America's Got Talent.
Yeah, yeah.
We can.
I'm trying to think. He the meanest one on America Got Talent.
He's the meanest one here as well.
He's the meanest one. Trying to think. I can't think of his name either.
Okay, we can give the first name. His first name's Simon.
That's the only name I knew. Simon. That's the only name.
No.
That's the only name I knew.
I should have said Carl.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right, who's this actor? I don't know if you know him.
Oh, that's don't tell me this one because this is one of my favorite actors. Don't tell me. I wonder how he's doing now. He had COVID.
He did.
I believe he's a lot better. I believe he's recovered fully.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, he played in a lot of good movies. Oh my God.
I saw him in was it Thor the other day? Was it Thor? He's in Thor as well.
Yeah, he's in Thor. He had the little sword. He was in Taken.
Fast and Furious.
He's in a lot of great movies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what?
Last name or first name?
I'll give
last name. Don't tell me first name. First name too easy.
His name's I and E is his initials.
I and E. Why can't I remember his name?
I'll give him the surname, but
Elba
Idris or something like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, at 6 down, we've got 4 more. Who is this guy? Now, when you go to Penn State and then when you make the league, you can eat in this guy's restaurant every single day.
Is he an alumni here?
Is he's English, but no. He's a really famous. Have you seen Hell's Kitchen and stuff like that? He's really famous. Yeah. No?
Nah, I don't know him at all.
In Vegas, he's got like 8 restaurants there. He's called Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. I never heard.
His restaurants are good, man. You'll like his restaurants. Okay, last 3. Now this one's mixing it up. Can you tell me what this is? What's inside the cup? It's the most important drink in England.
Most important drink in England. I gotta come to England. I love the history and stuff.
If it helps, there was a video being shared on social media of a woman and her daughter who put it in the microwave.
I was on TikTok. I saw it on TikTok, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a TikTok fan.
Tell you what, I'll give you one clue. You guys, what you guys call it, you drink it cold with ice.
Yeah, coffee, probably coffee, right?
Yeah, no, it's not.
The other sort of drink.
You get it in like peach flavor. You get it in like peach flavor and stuff like that in America. Peach.
Ciroc. I'm trying to say.
No, not alcohol. Do you want me to tell you? It's tea.
Tea, peach tea. Oh, okay. I was gonna say tea, but I'm like, that's too obvious. I gotta go with the obvious answer.
Last 2. I'll be shocked if you get this, but this is one of the most famous foods in England. It's meat. It's a type of meat in type of like puff pastry.
If you look like one of them.
If you can tell us what the meat is, we'll give you half a point if you can tell us what the meat is.
The meat? Let me see. I'm gonna go beef.
I'll give you a clue. It's long, and it looks like. Yeah, it goes well with mashed potatoes in England.
Steak.
You guys
Steak and mash.
have it with
Yeah, you guys love steak and mashed potatoes and gravy. Yeah. So it's sausage, and it's very famous in England. It's sausage roll.
Sausage roll.
Yeah.
You can't eat too many though. Definitely, if you play for Penn State, you cannot eat sausage rolls.
No.
But
I've eaten
a million calories in one. And the
I
last
definitely got to come to England.
Yes, you do. And
As soon as I get finished touring America.
You're going to get this one, right? Because this is the most important English person in NFL. Who is this guy?
Oh, he played for that team? Oh, my God.
He played for the Dolphins, Eagles. He won the Super Bowl with the Eagles like 3 years ago.
And he went to Boise State for college.
He won the Super Bowl with the Eagles?
Yeah.
Like what, the recent Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What position? You give him position, I can get him.
Starting running back.
Oh, that's Ji-Ayir.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got it.
England's Ji-Ayir.
I never knew he was from England.
Yeah, like not even like born. He lived here till he was like 14 or something. Like he grew up in England and then he moved.
Oh, that's great.
He's proper London. He's from London, so cool. Well, England gives America a lot of great talents. I'm telling you, a lot of great talents in England, man. It's a lot of great talents there. Well, Ji-Ayir, we've come into the last part. It's 6 questions, and it's just this or that. So we give you 2 things, and you choose which one you'd rather. Okay? So, Steve, you got the first question.
Okay, so the first question. Would you rather win the national championship with Penn State or be a first-round NFL draft pick?
I'm going to win the national championship with Penn State.
Good answer.
Love it.
Yes, sir.
Very good answer.
If I win a national championship, I got a great opportunity to become a first-round pick.
That's true.
100%.
I like the thinking. Okay, so the next question is, would you rather be the Heisman winner or an NFL Hall of Famer?
Ooh. Give me a Heisman.
Heisman. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. This is my favorite question in this whole thing. All right. Would you rather, so let's say NFL draft, would you rather join the team that's just won the Super Bowl or a team that is just starting their rebuild?
I'll join a team who's just starting their rebuild.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's like the process. The process is what makes championships great.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you win a Super Bowl, they might have a great, defensive back situation, but you could be a starter first week 1. So I like that. Good answer.
Nice.
Steve?
Okay, so cold weather state or hot weather state, and that's for playing, not for holidays.
How cold we talking?
Not too cold.
Okay, I'd say
like Lambeau Field in December.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't play in the heat for too long. I gotta go cold weather state because you can always get warmer. It's hard to get cool.
Yeah, you'll definitely fit in if you come over to England, and it's cold here all the
time. Okay then, so we talked to you a bit. I can see that you obviously back your own ability and everything. But what would you describe yourself as, a locker room leader or quietly do your business?
Locker room leader.
Yeah.
Like that.
I can see that in you, the way you talk about your game, and I can see that you believe in your own ability, obviously. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
So the final question. Oh no! All right. So this is the big one. This is the most important one. You have to answer right. Okay. You're on an NFL team. Okay. You're on an NFL team, and your team gets the chance to come and play a game. One of the games here in England, in London, in front of the NFL fans, 90,000 fans in London. Would you want your team to say no, or would you want to come and play here in England?
Well, why would we say no? That's the great opportunity.
Right answer.
You might not like to be on a plane. It's a long flight.
Nah, it don't matter. That's a great opportunity. I love to travel and explore and learn different things. I always been due to certain circumstances that how I grew up. I didn't get a chance to see everything and explore everything. So when I do get the chance, I always take it. Got to.
Nice.
I still haven't explored America yet. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, you get to travel a bit with the football, so hopefully you can see.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. Yep.
Cool. Well, this has been fantastic. Ji-Ayir, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah. You're welcome, man. Thank y'all.
Thanks a lot. I'll be watching you this season.
And what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram so we can drop it?
At TI. Hold on, let me make sure this is right. Give me 1 second. All of them got around the same name, and I be getting confused sometimes.
We got underscore TII.
Yep, underscore TIIG. Yep.
Okay, everybody, follow this guy. One day he's gonna be big. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Best of luck for the season.
And
thank you. Thank you.
Good luck, win the natty.
Take it easy against Nebraska, okay? Just take it easy. Like, just let us get like one touchdown or something like.
Hey, look, when we beat Nebraska, right? I'm gonna send you one of these emojis.
Go win that natty. Go get it, sir.
Love it.
That's fair. Salute you, man. Cheers. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Everybody
Thanks a lot.
Stay safe, guys.
Take care.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye. You too.